Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, welcome. Today I want to go over a pistol with you that I think is potentially the best pistol, best compact carry pistol on the market today in its price range, in its category. And that is the Taurus G3C. Let's get into it. All right, before we go any further, you may hear some like four-wheeler noise and ATV noise in the background. If it drowns me out here and there, I'm sorry. These people in the site next to me decided that it was a great idea to ride four-wheelers up and down a shooting range, because why wouldn't you? So with that out of the way, for the YouTube censors, this is not a promotion for firearm sale. I'm strictly giving my opinion on this firearm that I purchased with my own money, and I gained no monetary kickback for reviewing this. So it does not go against policies. All right, so let's get into this pistol a little bit, give you some quick specifications to get that out of the way. I know how much you guys love that. It is 6.3 inches long, 5.1 inches tall, 1.2 inches wide, and weighs 22 ounces. There you go. Now, there's a little bit more to it. Tender for finish, steel slide, polymer frame, stainless barrel with a matte stainless finish, and it has all the safeties you could possibly ask for. It's even got a manual safety, which that's like the fourth time I've ever used it. It has the trigger dongle, kind of like a Glock has, and it has the internal safeties as well, including the pin block that the trigger actuates, so it is most certainly drop safe. Now, this is the TORO model. You can get it in a non-optic model. The TORO models are optic ready. It comes with metal base plates for the optic mounting plates, which is pretty awesome. Some companies have polymer ones and plastic ones. People don't like those. So this comes with metal base plates, which I think is pretty awesome, as well as metal sights. Now, while I do have this Gideon rock on here, this Gideon Optics rock, it has a serrated rear blackout sight with a single dot front sight, and they were plenty accurate. Now, the grip texture around this guy, I could use it up a little higher, admittedly, on either side, especially here in this divot they have here. Now, it's a good place for your thumb to help manage recoil, but I could have used a little bit of this grip texture here, but the grip texturing they do provide is phenomenal. They actually feel raised slightly from the rest of the grip, and they really hold on to your hand as if it's a piece of Velcro. And one of the other nice features about this is that it comes with standard 3 12-round magazines for 9mm. I think that is great. These come in at a price point, again, not a promotion of sale, at a price point of about $250 for the non-optic ready models and $350 to $400 for the optic ready models. So that puts this in that budget category that is sort of crowded at this point, but I think you get more out of this whole package than you do out of any other pistol in its price range. Now, for being a small gun, my hand fits it really well. And to compare it, here is a G43. They're about the same length. The G43 is actually maybe a fuzz longer, but it is narrower. The G43 is narrower. And I shoot this far better than I shoot this. This has 12 rounds, this has 6. Yeah, so to be honest with you, I like this better than the G43. Now the G19 is called a compact pistol. That's sort of been a point of contention for some people because it's a rather large pistol for being compact. But here is some differences here. They are about the same width though. The frame width is about the same width as you can see there. The slide lengths are obviously considerably different, but the slide widths are very close to being the same. So, trigger. The trigger pull is long. It's plenty long, not tough, not real gritty. It's got a little bit of poundage there, maybe a couple pounds to pull it to the wall, but it's directly to the wall. The wall is very defined right there. Wall, bam, right there. Now the break is pretty crisp. It's not quite as...
A few moments later.
I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's a very pleasant break. And then the reset is very forced and very short. So that makes follow-up shots very nice. Interestingly enough, if the 12 round capacity, if the 3 magazines, if all the safety features, if the stainless barrel, if the optic ready capability, if all of that isn't enough. Oh, by the way, front slide serrations. Thank you, Taurus. It's also got restrike capability. So I haven't had to use restrike capability with this. It's ran everything I've put through it so far, which has only been a couple different kinds of ammo, most of it being MagTech 115 grain, but it has run everything to this point, which is about 800 rounds. And it has had flawless reliability in that 800 rounds, and I have not cleaned it. So it also has a light rail, an accessory rail that fits the TLR7 very nicely, TLR7A. And as far as holster options, don't have the holster for it yet, but Nightfall Customs does make a nice holster for this in both the single pistol and appendix sidecar type carry for this pistol and light setup. So it's very nice that not only are you getting a budget gun, but you're also able to go to a quality manufacturer for a holster as well. So shootability. Shootability, when I say shootability, I mean how's the trigger press, how's the recoil mitigation, is it snappy, is it comfortable to shoot, do I have to constantly readjust my grip because it's bouncing out of my hand, things like that. All that's no. Man, I can get a hold of this thing and just keep it right on target, and it is very controllable. For little pistols, I don't like little pistols much. I don't shoot little pistols much because I don't like little pistols much because they're entirely too snappy for what you have. Like a small 9mm, they tend to be snappier than their larger counterparts because of the weight difference. This guy seems to be very, very manageable, and I can control the recoil really, really well with it. I wanted to take this second to kind of show you guys shooting it. So I'm going to do that is just super, super manageable. Like, I don't feel like it. My hands are soaking wet. I'm wiping sweat off me this whole time, trying to dry them off of my shirt. And it just doesn't move. It doesn't move. Now, I am going to be getting that Nightfall Customs holster because I will carry this. I've, again, about 800 rounds through it, flawless functionality, and to this point, I can't see a reason not to. This is the third G3C that I've ever shot. the first one I've owned, but every time I pick it up and every time I shoot it, I look at it and go, yep, it still says Taurus on it, because I, much like probably many of you, are used to the groan and bend, you know, when you hear Taurus for a pistol. But I'll be damned if this is just not a phenomenal firearm. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody's support out there. You guys are awesome that shop through my affiliate links, that hit the like and subscribe button, that share the videos and leave comments down below. You guys are fantastic. You guys, my members out there and Ko-Fi supporters, thank you very much for your support. And everybody else out there, consider supporting the channel. I appreciate it. Thank you. Taurus, that's a home run in my opinion, and I will stick with that until I have a reason not to. But at this point, that's my opinion on the G3C. We'll talk to you guys later.